Well, I am in search of Vasiliy. I just spoke to him on the phone. He's heading here. I should see him soon. I am on Powell Road, walking west, looking for Hanover Street. And we are near the airport. I have no idea where I am, except that it's kind of near Yorkdale Mall. And I see planes flying around. This area doesn't get a sidewalk, apparently. But this person should get an award for nicest landscaping I've seen on this block. And it's really windy, so I'm using the wireless mic. I'm going to 30 Hanover. It's one of these immersive experiences where I guess that means you walk into a big room and they display images on the wall and the floor and the ceiling. And this one, I think, is about the Titanic. So that should be pretty cool. And Vasiliy found this event. So good on Vasiliy. And so good effort over there. Not much effort here. And it is a hot one. And okay, specifically, if you want to look in your Google machine, I am at Powell and Ancaster. I took the 184 bus from Wilson Station, which is a massive station. I don't think ever been. Okay, so I'm not sure where I'm going. I think that's what it is, the YZD Experience Center. Oh yes, here it is. Titanic, the official exhibition. Well, that could be a thumbnail. So, the Experience Center left. Does that mean drive left or go through that gate? I think it means drive left. Let's try that. I don't know where Vasiliy found this information, but what I do find helpful is to go on sites like Enercare Center for the CNE, and they will list their events. Some of them aren't marketed very well. You may never hear of them unless you look for them. Also go to the Metro Convention Center and see what's happening there. And I can see that Rogers Center thing from here, the new bleachers. So that means I'm at Downsview. Well, it says thank you for visiting YZD. So that's either the exit or the entrance, or both. Some neat artwork here. Astro Sankofa. And here's the artists that were involved in creating this. That is worth a closer look. It's very uneven ground. Not a fan, but. Okay, this mural is a vivid testament to Astro Sankofa Artist Collective's deep-rooted commitment to community storytelling and the preservation of history. Well, that's neat. I have to send a picture to Ima. Okay. Yeah. Thankfully, I don't believe everything I read. Okay, so this is it, the Titanic, the artifact exhibition. I really don't know what to expect, but it seems to be a popular event. It's a massive space. Okay, welcome to YZD, a 370-acre site evolving into a vibrant mixed-use community. What was once a 2-kilometer runway will soon be a pedestrian-friendly destination surrounded by parks and open spaces, shops, schools, and workplaces. There are hundreds of cars parked here, and I don't know why. Is it just for this event? Well, let's go inside. Here's this interesting artwork again. And there he is.
I forgot the one thing. I was charging all day.
Yes.
Except I have the wind muff in the car.
Oh, okay.
I have the wind muff.
Yep.
But not the microphone or the DJI.
Oh, but the dead cat. You brought the dead cat.
I have the dead cat. I don't have the DJI Pocket 2 or the mic.
I'm just going to, yeah.
So I guess we're going handheld phone.
Okay. Old school.
Which was not the way this was supposed to go, but.
But anyway, how before we go in, how did you find out about this and all that?
I think from Instagram. I saw an ad like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And they were advertising it well in advance. And I signed up for it through Eventbrite.
Okay.
But I also messaged them
Yeah.
to get access, and we got access.
We got media access?
Let's see some Titanic action.
That's amazing. This is a very crowded place, but there's a lot going on here. But anyway, so
I could have parked here.
anyway, I'm going to turn this off. Thank you for the invite, and we are here.
Of course.
And you're being attacked by plastic for some reason.
I am. You know, I was looking for my ring.
Yeah.
It's fucking gone missing.
Oh my.
I don't know where my ring is. And now I don't have my DJI Pocket 2 either.
Oh my.
So that's great.
You're all kerfluffled.
Well, that's what sickness gets you.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's go in.
All right. It's look at that ticket, eh?
It's very cool.
Just like from White Star Line.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you.
With those passes,
Yep.
so you're like an actual person on the Titanic.
Oh,
So at the end, you see if you survive or you unfortunately die.
Oh, come on.
I might
Yeah.
not see you later then.
Rose and Jack.
Probably.
Thank you very much.
To be on the
Okay.
Amazing. Thank you.
I've actually never seen that movie.
You've never seen the Titanic?
Yeah, well, I was single when it came out, so there was no point.
Oh,
Girls make you see it, right?
that's true.
I've seen it twice.
Have
Once
you?
at home,
Yeah.
because obviously I was too young when it came out.
Yeah.
And then once in Cineplex, but in 3D, and that was a mistake.
Yeah.
That was a mistake. 3D just ruins it.
Yeah. I was gonna go see the new.
But yeah, if you record all of it, I'd love to
Of course.
make a video. Thanks.
Of course.
VIP wristband, which grants us access to the VIP
And a free gift.
virtual reality experience
Did I hear a free gift?
and a free gift.
So I have to tell you a quick story. Have you heard of Karen's Diner?
Yes.
So I went with Ema to Karen's
Okay.
Diner, and you eat a burger, and it's basically they put on a show, and they're all Karens. So they walk by, take my baseball cap, throw it away, and they spill stuff on you, and they throw stuff on you, and they're just rude, but it's funny. And if you can get into it, so I tipped the girl $50, and that's kind of how you get invited for the interactive stuff. And they invited me and some random dude to enact that scene in Titanic. So I have my arms around this random dude I don't even know, and he's doing this to the song, whatever. But it was hilarious. So that's my only Titanic experience.
All right.
Do we go in that way?
Experiencing Titanic and a Karen diner.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And the burger was good. The beginning of the 20th century was a time of optimism and progress. Industrial boom in the United States made a few wealthy and offered labor a better life for countless others. I wonder if I should use my mic. What do you think? Should I?
So, by the way, for the video,
Yeah.
this is what you get on Media Pass. VIP tickets for adults on Sunday, prime price, $60.
Yep.
$60 a person that we just saved.
Yep.
Very
Thank you,
cool of
Vasiliy.
them to let us in. Thank you very much to the Fever team and the organizers of this event, Exhibition Hub, and the EM group.
And what do you think your chances of surviving this are?
Yeah, so they told us when we entered these tickets, when we scanned them at the end.
There's only
they'll
so much
tell us
room on the boats, right?
if we survive or die, or perish. I'll have to blur that word, but with the historic rates, I'd say maybe like 30%. 30%.
30%? Okay, hold on.
Hopefully we both win.
Hopefully we both live. Yeah.
Yes.
The most respectively recovered. The second number that we see here is the actual documented number of the artifact itself. The era was 1900s, an incredible time of optimism, excitement, energy in the air, new ideas, an era where immigration collided with colonial imperialism and colonial ideas. What is that?
It's a microphone.
Oh my goodness. How interesting. Thank you.
There's the camera.
Wow, okay, very nice.
You can see what I'm filming. The TV screen.
Yes, yeah. Oh, that's incredible.
So I can be here. So here you as a microphone.
Okay, sure, thank you. It was an incredible era of optimism, excitement, energy in the air. Bruce Ismay, the managing director of the White Star Line, was given the opportunity to build the world's largest ship to pass the transatlantic. Together with his 15,000 men and 3 years of work, they built the ship entirely by hand that we see the model of here. The captain himself, Edward J. Smith, had planned to retire exactly 1 year before being convinced to take this epic final journey. The son of a potter, and his wife, and he had promised his wife and daughter that he would retire 1 year prior before being convinced to take the epic journey on the maiden ship. The British Board of Commerce finding it unnecessary for the 20 lifeboats to be on the boat entirely. The rest is history. Thank you so much. May we always remember. Just some simple things for respect of the museum, please. No food and drink. As well, we have stanchions. Do not pass the stanchion. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take
Thank you
care.
for that. So just to confirm,
The 94 is the actual year that the artifact has actually been recovered. Yeah, exactly. Respectively recovered. And this is the actual documented number of the artifact.
That's it. Got rust repainted.
Yeah, these are the bollards, exactly, which tied the ship to the pier.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were also originally on the third class poop deck.
okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for that. 4-inch thick ropes.
That's amazing.
Isn't it amazing? Yeah.
wrench and a turn look.
You know what's interesting? These meters here, if you want to look at them, they actually indicate the humidity and the temperature inside the case.
Show me.
Because these have to be preserved at a certain
Oh, neat. So that little thingy over there?
environment. Yes, I just noticed it on the rivets there.
Oh, okay.
But if you go around, it's not supposed to be looked at, obviously. But it's pretty neat. So they can monitor
Oh,
if
cool.
there's any leak or anything.
So it monitors
because-
humidity and temperature.
Yes, for the preservation of artifacts.
Neat.
Because these are original.
Right.
These are actually what was on the Titanic.
Yep.
So they're fragile.
Mm-hmm.
Are obviously upscaled by probably AI, but original black and white, and it's good that they didn't try to colorize them or anything.
Yeah.
But these are from the time period of when Titanic was built.
Now, this, of course, when I think of this, I think of that submarine explosion from a couple years ago. Remember that?
Implosion.
Implosion?
Implosion.
Yeah.
This is a recreation. Recreation. Artifacts would
And you have
probably,
railings on the wall because
yeah,
they didn't have good
to grab on.
stabilization. They
Yes,
didn't
if
have
you get
cushions.
seasick, you know, it's a long trip, right? It was a 2 week, 3 week, however long it was. These are all free to touch. They're only recreations. But they are very accurate because they did a laser scan of Titanic, like they do now. They dove, I believe, like way over 50 times for sure at this point.
Does this hallway remind you of The Shining?
It does, in a way. I like the candles.
Yeah, ribbon candles, right?
Yeah. I loved those doors at the entrance. Kind of great doors. That was a very great look at one of the upper class hallways.
Oh, yeah?
Upper class for sure. And we come out, and my sight straight at the toilet bowl.
Так, это какой класс?
This is funny. So this is one of the dozens of toilets for third-class passengers because many immigrants had never seen a toilet before. Steamship companies frequently arrange for the toilet to flush automatically.
Ah, look how innovative. You barely get that now in public washrooms.
Now I go to the manual life center. I don't even know how to wash my hands because there's no instructions, and then there's soap coming out of the same thing that water's coming out of, and I don't know how to do it. You've got people just standing there going, looking at each other like, what do you do? What do you do?
So I'm not 100%. I was looking around for a sign, but that's probably the second class hallway.
And look at this over here. Here's the muster point, by the way.
Yes. Oh, this is a first class cabin. I'm still impressed when you see how well gold holds up. And yeah.
Cufflinks and bow tie.
As opposed to the silver right beside it.
Yep. First class reading room. While the smoking room was intended for men of first class, the reading and writing rooms were designed with Titanic's first class ladies' room.
you'll see how well the movie also recreates this very important area. And there is a second floor. Well, you can't go all the way up the stairs. You can see they furnished it all around. And look up at the glass sky roof. Yes. A lot of everything is plastic. But what is interesting, reminding me, if anyone watched documentaries about the shooting of Titanic, you'll know that when Titanic was built, the set, they built it exactly just like the ship was, out of wood, and they couldn't find any staircase pieces at the wreckage. So what's interesting is that the whole staircase just lifted up and just flew away from the ship because the wood was so light compared to all the metal, everything. So that's why most of this was computer rendering from similar ships.
Oh, okay.
There was actually 3 ships, same as Titanic, and they took known images from the other ship and made small tweaks from other pictures they've seen from the wreckage, which is interesting because none of this is at the wreckage site. It all just floated away. And the only thing from the grand staircase you'll see right now at the wreckage is the glass roof.
Oh, really?
Broken in pieces, but glass shards are still there.
It's a gimbal.
Hi. Hi, YouTube.
Is the picture in VIP or no?
No. But you can take it, but if you don't like, if you want it, it's up to you if you want to develop.
Oh, it's okay.
Did you see the gimbal over there?
The gimbal.
Yeah.
Oh, the gimbal lamp. Weighted pendulum, ensuring the silver lamp would remain upright. That's because they had flames before, so they couldn't let them sway and extinguish. A lot of work, actually, if you think about it, to keep all the lights on in that era. And here's the difference you can see between silver we saw earlier and all the 14 karat, even plating of gold. The real pure gold they had before is just incredible. This is, of course, bronze and other alloys. Really neat. The brushes is missing bristles, while the other one is still there. The difference between plastic and wood.
It's made of cellulose nitrate. So it's an imitation of ivory. There was a hole in there. Oh, we're going back into another hallway.
Okay, so this would be the third class hallway now.
Is that where babies go? Is
I
that like a baby
that would be a
changing station?
that would be a bench, or that you could use as a baby changing station, I guess. Yeah. I don't think they had separate cribs actually for babies. But it's nice to have a mirror without having to go to the obviously public washroom.
I want top out. Well, we should be.
The quality of the photographs is noticeably lesser
Yeah.
than those of second class, third class passengers.
And no selfies.
No selfies. And also,
Are we still in the age where you've got the flash, the holding the flash? I wonder.
also, I'm wondering if we'll see any full body photographs of third class passengers. I'm guessing no.
Coal. Not coleslaw, but coal.
Cool. It was a steamship.
$159 furnaces. Jesus.
Yeah, 51,000 horsepower.
She is. Charlotte Brown would get. Was it Christmas or Halloween? He got coal. Remember?
Well, there's a fire brick.
6,000 tons of coal in the bottom of the ocean. It consumed a 1 pound of coal for every foot it traveled. Wow.
And it traveled only about 20 meters in 2 seconds at full speed. So that is way behind the speeds of current ships.
Boy, I didn't expect this when I turned around. Furnace.
There is a furnace. It is big. Stand there for reference, turn around. I'll need a reference point for this picture. Oh, Lee. You can stand on top of yourself and still not reach the top. Yeah.
Is this an actual artifact or recreation?
Recreation.
Okay, so that's the artifact.
That's an artifact.
Flywheel of some kind? Watertight door shaft.
Door shaft. Oh yes, for the sealing of the individual bulkheads, yes. And those doors were heavy. Which, hello there. There's one of them right behind you.
Oh my.
There's one of those watertight doors, which unfortunately were too late to do their job on Titanic.
So the idea was that there was a leak, you could just shut the door.
Yes, and it wouldn't spread. It wouldn't spread into more compartments than
Right.
it has to, but they were a little too optimistic with their calculations.
Yeah.
So
Too big to fail,
they
right?
shut them down too late. They might have saved a couple lives in the short term, but in the long run, they lost a lot more.
It was too big to fail.
Yes. Is a much smaller ship. Unfortunate statements. Here's the steering stand. We have a outdoor lamp. Been launched from the Titanic, and you can just picture now how many people can fit in a boat. And it's impressive how many they actually saved in the chaos and panic and rushed nature of the escape. Clothing hook. An elephant pendant. And we have the telephone handle. And here's the davit. The crane arm and mechanism of a davit. That is the machine that lowers a lifeboat from the Titanic over the edge and into the sea.
You feel up here. It's freezing.
That's neat. I wonder how they maintain that.
I think it's internally cooled. Did you touch it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's neat.
Instantly condensation on my hands.
Yeah. Well, it's ice. Neat.
28 degrees Fahrenheit is really cold. Nose.
Hello. Hello. Ahoy.
Actually, the interesting part about this specific wall that they're trying to recreate, I believe, this is the first wall they've seen on the first dive to Titanic. They came up to it, and all they seen is a wall.
I remember when they found
No
it.
top, no
I'm old
bottom,
enough to remember when they
just a
found
wall. And then they went up, and then they saw the rest of it. From the kitchen. Oh, that would be what they used to find the Titanic. That's the submarine that did
So
not
this would be-
explode.
This was unmanned.
Yes. Well, no, I don't think so. I think this is the one that could hold people, I believe. But
Okay.
it's not the full ship. But let's see, submersibles. So that's how they get the artifacts,
Right.
the arms, and
This is all lights.
take a look at how small the windows are and how it narrows down to keep pressure.
The pinhole, right? Yeah.
Pinhole, yeah. The dolphin.
Jeez, that's so-
Oh, interesting. 2010 footage.
Well, what do you think your chances are of living so far? Have they changed?
I hold true to 30%, I think.
Now, is it gender specific because, women and children first?
Oh, yes. Touch the
Oh, neat,
Titanic.
you can touch it. That's cool. Well, I have to do it.
And look at the size of the rivets that would go in. Those holes are where rivets would go.
Okay.
We saw one of the rivets at one of the first ever rooms we went into. Just incredible. Because that rivet was torn apart. You couldn't really see the full diameter. This is big.
What is this giving us access to that other people aren't getting access to?
VR.
Which is what?
You'll be able to look at the wreckage site in VR.
Oh, neat.
So I have no idea if we'll be able to film that and how. But for us, it'll be...
A headset?
For us, yeah, I think so. For us, it would be cool as an experience anyway.
If I had the money, I would buy one of those Apple headsets because you can record. In 3D.
You can screen record, yeah.
You can record it in 3 fucking D.
Yeah.
Like, that's amazing. You wore it, right? I think you wore it.
I tried it out at Apple,
Yeah,
yes.
I think I tried it because you tried it out.
I think I was one of the first reservations when it came out. At least from our group of people.
Yeah. I've got 3D experience and seeing that. That was the best part.
It's funny, I was actually planning to go across the border just to go to an Apple store and experience it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But before I could decide, they announced it here.
You know what has come over the border? Is pizza bites at McDonald's.
Yes, they have. Italian pizza bites.
I saw a very clever commercial today about.
And some other international items
Yes.
from Germany, Italy, Japan. They have the new Biscoff McFlurry,
Yes.
which I've tried and is absolutely scrumptious.
Yeah.
Woolworks mock with lap
Well,
belts.
perhaps Yoshi and Kyle will do a food review of the new McDonald's.
They should before it's gone.
Yeah. They seem to be, fast food seems to be the focus right now. Whereas I was with Henry a couple days ago in the beaches, we walked by Ibiza, and I suggested that's the kind of place that they need to go to, where they have real chefs cooking real food.
Yeah.
Because our food was delicious.
It was amazing, yes.
This music isn't copyright.
Let's play a game, shall we? Do I survive or do I perish in Titanic?
I'd say the over-under is... Oh, this is where you find me. Oh.
I am a victim, unfortunately.
Oh my. That's,
Francis Davis Millet.
I feel terrible for you.
Let's see.
I'm still alive. I'm deciding whether or not to get into a lifeboat.
Yes.
And I'm humming and hawing. Anyway, how do I scan? Just like that?
Yep, just a QR code on the back.
Okay, so I'm going to scan my QR code and see if I'm alive. Or dead.
Does Boom get to live?
Whoop.
Oh no.
I refused to do it. Well, at least I was a man about it.
And you were never even identified if
I had the
recovered.
opportunity to enter the lifeboat, but I refused to do so until all women and children have been placed. Well, you're a good man, Edgar.
My body was recovered and buried in St. John's Central Cemetery in Massachusetts.
Wow, the crew really sucked, eh? The crew had the shittiest time.
Oh yes. Yes.
So, people who died first class?
Actually, I
125.
believe. Does it add up? No. No, yeah, the crew a little bit more than third class actually.
You know, you never know what you're going to be like until you're in that situation. You could do the George Costanza. Which is push everybody out of the way and escape. Or you could be like Edgar, my guy, who died.
Yeah, first class survived. Because it was women and children. Most of the women.
So I'm actually looking at this, and I was a first class passenger in cabin E38.
Oh, really?
65 years of age, accompanied by my friend Major Archibald Butt.
Perfume.
Perfume.
Another muster point.
I like the beginning of this one.
No one in Canada was wealthier than 55-year-old Harry Morrison, fourth generation member of the family who made a tremendous fortune by brewing beer.
There's the man.
Hey, Dr. Payne. I don't think that's the name you want to have as a doctor.
He was unfortunately never recovered, Mr. Molson.
You know, you could never be a dentist with that name, you know?
No. And here we are back at the entrance.
Oh, we are, yes.
Time for
VR?
VR. Or actually, what is that way?
Guys, want to do the ship right here on the left? How about
It says entrance. Entrance to what? Is it not the same?
the VR? It's gonna be down there.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, guys.
Not Titanic. Unrelated. The Lion, I think.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's all headset.
Yeah. Unfortunately, unfilmable, I think.
I think you're right.
Unless you can screen record, which I doubt.
Bye.
The boiler is massive. Oh yeah? It's like a...
Yeah, I'm almost lost.
Vasiliy, you're back. I am back. Are you watching? Are you going up right now?
No, I'm not.
Okay, this is pretty incredible.
Oh, what is this?
So, do you see the little angel guy with the thing? Touch him. He's gonna lean over and...
Where am I going?
Oh, this is trippy.
Yeah, it's very dizzy.
Okay. And now I'm on a floating back thing.
Yeah, me too. I'm on the floating deck. I'm looking towards you. I see somebody in the back.
Oh.
Look at this wheel.
Whoa. Ooh. Am I wearing a top hat, Vasiliy?
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
And a very nice bow tie.
Yeah,
Oh, the blades.
I think we shop at the same store.
Is that ice?
There he goes.
Oh, that's rare. That's very good.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Huh?
I feel not dizzy now.
You can always take it off for a second. It doesn't like if you just hold it up.
Okay.
Okay, move forward now. Look up, do you see the exit?
Yeah.
Do you see the exit?
Thank you for your visit.
Wait here, we'll take you there. Hang up. That's it, yeah. I guess we are around the same. Thank you. You like it? That's really good.
That was
How cool was that?
It's cool because it like feels like you're actually like.
yeah, that was great.
Up there, yeah.
That was cool.
That was better than the other thing. I mean, they're different, right? But that was fucking. I had to stop a few times. I was getting dizzy.
When the ship started tilting,
Yeah,
that I was getting dizzy for sure.
it's pretty cool.
Is it cool?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. If you see bright lights, touch them, because they do things. Yeah.
They do things?
Oh my! I wish I could have recorded.
Oh wow, yeah. Well, I did. I mean, I did record it with the.
You
But,
can't record what you're seeing.
right, I know, but it'll be neat to see.
The sounds and everything.
Yeah.
That was
This is the best part of the Pocket 3. Is this?
like I don't know why it's $10. I would have paid more for that, to be honest. That is way worth it.
Yeah. All right, now we're going to look through the gift shop. All tours end in a gift shop.
Of course,
Now there's a rubber ducky. Should we buy one for the Triple T meetup?
from the Bubbles shop. Bubble Planet. Oh, they got 2 experiences in one.
You can get a rubber duck in the dollar store for $1.
11 by 8 cents. This one they have the 18 by 14.
Big on bubbles, eh? Everybody's big on bubbles.
Here comes Titanic stuff.
Oh, neat. So green screen.
Yeah, I can take a photo and then you can choose whichever background you want and have them pay and print them.
Oh, neat. Do a lot of people do it?
Yeah,
Oh. What does that cost?
$11.
Neat. Another picture-taking opportunity.
Remember, we get a free gift.
Oh yes, how do we do that?
I don't know. We'll have to ask.
It's probably.
I'm definitely getting this.
Oh yeah.
I'm a sucker for caps. So if I get to wear Titanic crew,
Let's see it. Show it
and you
to
know,
us.
I very much like when they have White Star Line instead of Titanic full blast because
It's a conversation piece.
this company is what's behind it actually. I knew when I walked in, I saw the gift shop. I'm not leaving here without something. Like it's.
You're why they put gift shops at the end of tours, right?
Maybe paperweight. New York American,
New York American.
and a compilation of historic pages.
My first job was delivering the Toronto Star.
Ah, VIP magnets. Ah.
You can choose from those two Titanic ones, the bottom two.
Oh,
I know which one I want.
may I have
It's supposed to. You can choose one of those, yes.
may I have this one?
Yeah, sure.
We are part of the crew. Oh, hello there.
Look at these two. Oh, that's good. All right. Well, I'm going to end this video. Vasiliy, thank you very much for the opportunity to come to this interactive Titanic artifact show.
Artifact experience.
Yeah. And Vasiliy was able to get VIP press passes, which allowed us to do the virtual reality, or I almost fell down a couple times.
It was very immersive. Indeed,
Yeah.
Yes.
And of course, all tours end in the gift shop, and Vasiliy cannot resist a purchase when he's in a gift shop. So good on you. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Thank you to these fine folk.
Cheers.